name is Christy Johnson, and I want to thank you for viewing my presentation on ethical boundaries in education. This presentation addresses educators and unethical behaviors. Today I will talk about educators and their misconduct towards students sexually, in relationships on social media with students, and how teachers cheat on state assessments. I will also talk about the importance of ethical conduct as an educator. Sexual misconduct by teachers and educators, including coaches. Approximately 10% of students will experience an inappropriate relationship or experience with an educator or coach. Sexual misconduct has many forms: verbal, physical, and has long-lasting effects on a student emotionally, psychologically, and affects their well-being in the future. There are also legal consequences for sexual misconduct for the predator. There is imprisonment, termination, arrest, charges, loss of certification, a fine of up to $15,000, and prison time of no less than a year and 1 day. The warning signs of misconduct are flirting with students, suggestive comments, inappropriate touching, communication that is secretive, excessive attention to a student, isolating students from their peers, secretive communication, and also gift giving without a clear reason can also be an indication of sexual, some kind of sexual misconduct. Prevention and reporting. Educators should focus on building a safe school environment through teaching, open communication, and clear reporting procedures. Administration should educate staff and students on healthy relationships and appropriate boundaries. And even if they are unsure, they should report anything that they see or hear. Social media and student-teacher relationships. There's many risks of informal digital communication. Teachers should use dedicated platforms for student interactions and avoid accepting friend requests on their personal social media accounts. School policies should be in place, clearly defining the boundaries and expectations of appropriate communication. There should be no blurred boundaries on social media between teachers and students. The school should have clear policies prohibiting and regulating contact on social media between teachers and students. The guidelines for social media use should, teachers should maintain professional distance and protect student privacy at all times. They should not make private connections or share personal info. Teachers should be mindful of online reputations, their own and the students' online reputations, and they should always be a good role model for their students. Teachers cheating on state assessments. Teachers' misconduct on state assessments include altering answers and scores and helping students when prohibited. Their motivation is often their accountability in their classroom for their own teaching or not teaching. The consequences could be termination, loss of certification, even lawsuits, and loss of trust by the administration. Some high-profile examples are the Atlanta Public Schools scandal, some data manipulation cases, and the impact on students and public trust is very devastating. Preventing assessment misconduct. In order to prevent this assessment misconduct, proctors should be used. Ethics training should be enforced by the administration. And it should be known that whistleblowers are protected against any action that might be taken against them. Why ethics matter? Ethics matter because teachers are role models to students, children and young adults, and they need to build trust with their students and their parents. This is to show that they care about the parents' children for their future and success, and they should all uphold professional standards. As an educator, that's why we go into service, and we should uphold that standard of ethical behavior. In conclusion, teachers must uphold a zero-tolerance policy for misconduct. Professional boundaries are essential for ensuring a safe and respectful learning environment. And ethical conduct protects the integrity of students and fosters trust within the school community. I want to thank you for watching my presentation of ethical conduct for educators.